What's good, planet Earth? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Charlie and thank you for being here for another reaction. Today we have a PayPal request from Adam and he has asked for some more Lawrence. If you haven't seen my first Lawrence reaction, I will leave a link up there at the end of the video. But this is The Weather Acoustic and Gospel Reprise. I think they are so dope and I think they just did something with Jacob Collier as well. So that's another thing that we have to get into for sure. But welcome if you're new. I hope you enjoy the reaction. Let's get into it and without further ado, let's go.
Was it always true? Was it me or you? We should work it out.
I won't talk about the weather, not with you, we're not together. 'Cause even when the sky is gray, I'm feeling blue. And though the winds are always changing and the clouds are rearranging, a part of me will always be in love with you.
There's fire in LA, and since you moved there back in May, I wonder, should I call to see if you're right? Yeah, you're a million miles away, but I still think of you each day and hope the weather doesn't keep you cold at night.
She's really thinned her voice out for this bit. It's very, there's a lot of air, you know, the vocal folds aren't meeting all the way. It's much more up here in her nasal passage. Like here, it's very sort of nasal, right at the top of the back of the throat. Very airy. It's nice. It's kind of like whispery, you know?
A million miles away, but I still think of you each day and hope the weather doesn't keep you cold at night. So I won't.
She has a lovely vibrato as well. Just bubbles along so nicely.
Miles away, but I still think of you each day and hope the weather doesn't keep you cold at night. So I won't talk about the weather. No, I won't talk about the weather.
I'm expecting a big crescendo. Sorry, I know I'm stopping a lot. I'm expecting a big crescendo here, and I said this on a recent gospel reaction that I did. Often, if there is a very sort of on purpose thinning or reducing of the voice in some way, that means that there's going to be a very emphasized crescendo. And from what I know about Lawrence and the two songs that I've heard about them before, they do like to do that. And this is some sort of gospel reprise as well. So I'm guessing that is to really emphasize the crescendo as the song goes on.
Talk about the weather. No, I won't talk about the weather. I won't talk about the weather. Not with you, we're not together. 'Cause even when the sky is gray, I'm feeling blue. And though the winds are always changing and the clouds are rearranging, part of me will.
The nice little sort of almost southern articulation. Rearranging.
I'm feeling blue. And though the winds are always changing and the clouds are rearranging, part of me will always be in love with you. So I won't talk about the weather. No, I won't talk about the weather.
It's coming much more down. It sounds coming much more into her chest now. You can tell it's just broadening a little bit. Broadening's probably the wrong word, but you know what I mean.
Talk about the weather. No, I won't talk about
Thickening.
the weather. I won't talk about the weather. Not with you, we're not together. And it's hard to say if we will ever be. But I'll admit my greatest fear is that the air will never clear. So I just wish that we could talk like you and me. I won't talk about the weather. Not with you, we're not together.
Much more here.
Yes, I know I'll always be in love with you.
Beautiful. Here we go.
We're not together, but I
She does this very Jessie J-esque kind of articulation and sort of sound placement. I love it when she does that. You must recognise that. Let me know in the comments if you agree. So Jessie J. Oh, I love that. Love that. Love that they put the names on the screen just so we know who's singing. That's great. Love that. Give people their flowers, man. Okay. Yeah. All right, Michael. Oh, Linus Lawrence. So is he part of the family? Someone let me know. And if so, what relation? Play, sir.
That's our sad song.
Well, I ain't feeling sad. Welcome to the Afterthought, guys. I loved that. I thought that was so much fun. And I also love that it didn't seem too kind of orchestrated and planned. Now, obviously, there has to be some sort of planned structure, otherwise no one would know what they were doing, right? But there did seem to be some sort of improvised direction from Clyde on the keyboards. It's Clyde on the keyboards, right? And Gracie is his sister, I think. But he was like, you know, you guys ad-lib a bit now as they were kind of wrapping it up. And but it seemed quite sort of, that's really added to the element of fun for me, was that it wasn't too sort of like planned and regimented. They had the freedom to kind of just go off and shine in their own right for a little bit, you know, gave them their own opportunity to ad-lib and do some runs and have a bit of fun, you know, which is great. I absolutely love that. Great suggestion, my man. Thank you so much. If you're new here, welcome. Think about subscribing if you enjoyed it. But if you do nothing else, guys, please hit that like button. It's one of the best ways that you can support the channel. If you can leave a comment as well, even better. But that's how YouTube works at the moment. Comments and likes is how they decide whether or not to push your video to more people. So please do that if you can. Thank you. If you really want to support the channel, Patreon's down in the description, guys. You get perks there. I'm not going to go into it now. You can go and check it out. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you come back for more. And above all else, have a great day. And as always, be kind to yourselves, love everyone, and take care. I freaking love you guys.